It's Underdog Plays back with Planet Coaster Console Edition. And besides the echo, I think everything's working now. I had to fix a few things. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're back with the World's Fair Challenge theme park in challenge mode. And of course, in part 1, we completed the area of Mexico with a couple rides in there. And in part 2, we completed the section of China. And then in part 3, we started the section of France, but I don't think we have finished it. It's not 100% complete. It's taking a while because this park isn't really making any money, just due to the fact that I only have one roller coaster, and that's kind of where all my cash is coming from. So today, we'll be finishing up with the section of France, and we'll be starting this new section, which is going to be themed around Morocco. And I just placed down this ride called the Genie, so we have that, and we'll have to do some theming around this ride for the entrance queue. And I wanted today to build either a water ride or a roller coaster right in the middle of where Morocco and Japan is going to be, because we're saving Japan for last. And I need to make money, and I'm not sure if the water rides really make that much money, but it would work really well, because I was going to place down water around Morocco anyway. So I think a water ride would work well. We do have a few options for that. I could do the Armada. I was thinking of doing the Armada, because the Armada is like an actual boat ride, and it's kind of a classic. I don't think the log ride works, because it'll just feel weird. And then the other option are these, but these don't really allow me to go like up and down hills, so they're very boring, and I think we already have enough boring gentle rides in the park. And then the rolling river could work, but I'm really feeling the Armada. I think the Armada is probably the one I'm going to do, because it's an actual boat ride, and it's not like whitewater rapid things going on. So anyway, yeah, everything should be working. The park's going well, it's just not making as much money as I was hoping. The last ride we put down was the Revolution, which is this big giant Ferris wheel in the back of the park, in the back of the French section of the World's Fair Challenge Park. And we've been working on this ever so slowly. Increasing difficulty does not make it fun. It just makes it go slower. What are my challenges? Achieve a park rating bonus of 120. Achieve a monthly profit. $1,500. Okay, we now have $2,000. We have an outgoing loan for $3,000 left on that. And I think we could start unlocking a new ride. We're not going to use Blackout, so I guess I'll get that out of the way. That's the, like the spaceship ride, so we're not using that. That's science fiction, and we don't need that. We don't need that in here. I don't know what I'm going to put in this corner, either. Just don't know. Alright. Yeah, I started the stream and I don't know what happened. I don't want to talk about it. I don't know. This game sometimes crashes randomly. And then other times Twitch crashes randomly, and then other times my PlayStation crashes randomly, and then other times it's my laptop. And I have to deal with technical difficulties all day long. So in the French section, just do a little breakdown of what I have in here for people who haven't seen it. I built some coffee shops. I just added this ATM off stream. It's nothing fancy, but it's there now. And then we have French fries, of course, and the French bread, of course. You have to sell those things. And then the other is just a pip shot water with a bathroom attached. And then over here we just have more of the same shops. It doesn't seem like French fries are that popular. Actually, I'm selling more bread. Who would choose bread over a French fry? I don't know. French people are weird. $12 now for this ride. But nobody's really on it. Why is nobody in the queue for this right now? The queue's completely empty. People are turning away. I wonder if it's too expensive. Let's bring it back down to $11. I was trying to push the price, but I don't think they appreciated that. What's the price on this one? $11.50. I'm surprised it lets me go that high, because this is considered a gentle ride too, and it's really boring. The excitement's like a 1. I believe this coaster is still at $20. I don't think it can go any higher because it's not that crazy of a coaster. Power Moves is $14. This is like $9.50. Around the World is $14.50. I can't go any higher than that. I tried. They really don't like it. And this one is just not... Now nobody wants to go on this. Nobody wants to go on this ride anymore. So yeah, I just have to fill out the corners here. I think I should do another pip shot water. I don't know where I would put it though. Maybe on the opposite corner. How much is this whole building? If I just copy this whole building. That might work. I just have to get rid of this rock here. Somebody was asking about the next sandbox park. Like, don't worry about it, because we're going to be here for a while. Don't worry about that until we finish this. This is going to take... Like, we're definitely not finishing the park today. We might not even finish Morocco today. You know what I mean? Like, it's going slow. But if I get a coaster built today, then maybe things will go well. I don't know. I really want to build an Armada, but I'm still not sure on the pricing. Like, how much money is that really going to make me? Do need another bathroom, though. I'm literally just building this for the bathroom. Because I don't think there's like a French-style building that's just a bathroom. Pretty sure there's not. How far out is the other one? Not that much, right? No, it's like right up against the path. So I can actually push this up a little bit. Or that's fine. Whatever. Pip shot water 2. $4 for water? That's actually pretty cheap, and in all things considered, in this theme park, that's pretty cheap. Bathrooms are still $1. French music's blasting. I thought I put something in between. Didn't I have a chair? Where the hell did my chair go? Things are just disappearing. What the hell? I think it's under spooky. Yeah. I had like a bench out here, or a sofa chair. Just sitting here chilling. Can't afford it, it's $2 whole. Above our budget. Can't afford furniture anymore. Yeah, that's just supposed to cover the ugly concrete edges. Okay. So I guess we do another prop building, but I probably can't afford it. Not gonna be there. Bavarian. Classical. Oh, you know what? I was gonna build this because it's like the Ark. Well, where the hell? This is like $5,000, dude. I can't afford this shit. It kind of has to face this way too. There's not enough room. I forgot about this. Where am I gonna put this? I guess I could maybe put it back here somewhere. But I was gonna have the entrance to the water ride connect from here. So guess that won't work. And then this area is for the queue of the monorail. Maybe I can get rid of this. I don't really need this. Make way for the Arc de Triomphe. Because it's French. That's the only building that actually looks like it belongs in the France grouping. Because I guess classical is the style. But most of the classical French buildings don't really look that French. Yeah, I guess that's going there. There's exactly enough room for it to... Mm-hmm. Alright, there we go. We're forming a line here now. Refresh everything! Oh my god. Man, oh man. Pretzel, I see you lurking, but I don't know if you're actually here. Hello? Oh, why is there such a delay on my stream? Everything's like 30-minute delay. I said that like half an hour ago. It's been like a 15-minute stream. Figure that one out. I don't know if it's me, if it's Twitch. I don't know what's going on today. Lots of weird stuff at the beginning. Usually, I get problems towards the end of my stream, not at the beginning of the stream. Anyway. So yeah, each section is themed like a different country in the World's Fair pack. There's no way I'm going to be able to do every country represented. The other ones are, I think, like Italy and Spain and United Kingdom and quote-unquote America. Also, there's Germany too, yeah, like Bavaria / Germany is one too that I'm not doing. Because there's just too much to do everything. And I mean, you could do a mega park with like every country or city themed, but I think we're just going to do the ones that are the most different and the ones that have the most stuff for them. Besides, I guess France. France is like the most basic, generic looking group of stuff. But I mean, I had to get a Ferris wheel in here, right? And the Ferris wheel is French, so the only ride that I could have done for Italy would have been the Charoplane. And then the food shop for Italy is gelato. Because World's Fair is all about the different foods, the different shops from around the world. And of course, for Mexico, you've got Burrito Bonanza. And all of these, I know I've said it before, but all of these have like incredible theming around them. Like, they're so good. They fit in the game perfectly. Look at this Burrito Bonanza stuff. Like, it works. When it loads in, it looks great. It looks fantastic. With, like, the candy skulls and all the Mexican theming. And then, of course, chow mein for China. You've got churros for Spain. There's not a lot of stuff for building in Spain, which is why I didn't do Spain. I thought it would be weird to do it if there's not a lot of stuff that would represent that country. And then I guess for Morocco's food, we're gonna do Dune Delights, which is kebabs. So we'll have some Dune Delight restaurants in there. And then for Italy, I said gelato. For Japan, obviously, you have sushi. I'm really glad there's sushi in the game because sushi is one of my favorite foods in the world. So are ribs. Ribs go with classic American stuff, but we're not doing that. We're going to do that in a separate build somewhere along the road, like down the road. I just did like an all-American theme park where we had just ribbon restaurants, so there's no point in doing that again. And of course, we already have the French bread. And Professor Wurst is for Germany / Bavaria. And I think sugar, the candy, I think is supposed to go with United Kingdom. And a lot of people have told me candy's a big thing in London or in the UK. And I mean, candy's kind of a big thing here too. I guess candy can work anywhere. But I'm really glad there's candy in the game now too. And then there's a couple little things like popcorn and vending machines, and I think we did put down a milkshake vending machine, which I guess is just a fridge. This is only sold to like 8 people, but this is here because I had milkshakes anyway, before I unlocked everything else. put down a milkshake place, and nobody's buying the milkshakes anymore. Probably because there's other competition. There's other places for them to buy food. Milkshakes is really popular until you add other things, and then people are like, well, I've got options now. Yeah, we just put down water and a bathroom, and there's an ATM over here. And that building was like more than $5,000? Yeah, this is like $6,000. What the hell? Also, this path, I don't know how to fix it. Looks pretty bad right there, around the edge. And I guess we're going into Morocco. So I gotta turn this ride on. Not sure how popular this is. Excitement's like a 3. I think this is considered a general ride. Pretty sure. Yeah, the genie. Yeah. We were gonna place down like a different one of these that had like theming around it, but it was like $15,000. So, I mean, I can replace this at a later time with that, but I think I'll just save the money and put it down now so that hopefully people ride it. But we'll see. There's also a priority pass queue here. I'm not sure how well that will do, because like I said, this is a fairly boring ride. I mean, it looks like it would be fun to go on, but I don't know, man. I don't even think people are gonna walk over here, especially with no theming around it right now. Don't see that happening. Build a coaster. No. Alright, we'll just fast forward for a second. Check my research. Okay. Check my loans. Got 1 month remaining. I don't want to have to keep taking out loan after loan after loan. Rising Raptors is broken down. Why? This is making me good money too, right? Made me $100,000 in profit. Where is that money? Where did it go? There's no way I've spent that much. Where would I have spent that? I believe we have fireworks behind my hotel now too. I don't know if you'll be able to see them because it's daytime. But I promise you they're there somewhere. Even in super fast forward, oh, there was one. I saw it. Oh, there was another. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so they're exploding behind the hotel, I guess, to make it more interesting, because there's nothing else to this hotel. Which nobody's going in, and is not making me any money, but it's here. There's no point in getting rid of it, I guess. It's like losing money, but there are no recent thoughts for it. So nobody like ever thinks anything. Yeah, this is just sucking money out of my pocket. I might delete it. I mean, we completed the hotel challenge. So do I really need it there? I mean, the purpose of the hotels in the game is for people to stay in your park longer. And then we have ATMs so people will spend more money. But it's like, I don't know, man. What? One kid, one group of people went on this ride. What a deal. What is the price of this again? $7? What a steal. So I think we have to pick out what kind of stuff we want for this area, but I'm pretty sure I'm broke, so I can't even put down rocks. Pretty sure we're going with like grassland, rocks, and some tropical plants, because Morocco is kind of like a tropical desert coast area. Morocco's a really cool place. The more I've been looking at it on Google, the more I kind of want to go there. It just looks like a really interesting, diverse area with a cool mix of African, European, and something else. There's Arabic influence. There's a lot of Egyptian influence in the area. Like, it's just a mishmash of cultures. And I think that makes the place really interesting and cool. So we're going with these lamps, whatever these lamps are, for this area. And then I have to pick out benches and trash cans, but I can't do that because I'm broke. Basically my excuse for everything. I'm broke. We can't do it. I'm broke. I might try to do the park price glitch for a second. Let's see if that works. This didn't work last time, but sometimes it works and then other times it doesn't work. So we're going from $5 to completely free. That'll get more people in the park. I think we're still gonna sit at 1,600 though. We have to watch the bottom left numbers. Sitting around $800. I mean, if the park's free, more people should be coming in. I should be technically making more money. I know, it does make sense. But I think they're very picky about the entrance prices. We opened a shop, but I don't think we do have a vendor. Okay. Alright. Guess we do have vendors over here. For every place. And then one should be floating. Yep. There we go. Covering the shift. Teacups is starting to age. Well, we have had this for a while. It's not exactly exciting. It's old! We could rebrand it. I mean, that's only $400, so I guess that's worth doing. I just keep rebranding my rides. Why did my frame rate just tank? We need to pick out what type of benches we want in this area, too. I think I'm going to surround this ride with buildings, which is going to be really expensive. I'll put some rocks. Put some rocks down. do. We're using palm trees too. I was looking at pictures of Morocco, and there's a lot of palm trees in the area. We took these palm trees from Mexico, and now we're using them over here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really don't know if I'll be able to sell priority passes, but I'm gonna make it an honest effort to do it. Worst case scenario, they just don't use that queue, I guess. Why is my phone ringing? Why can't people leave me alone? Do. We're just doing cheap shit. Cheap shit. Alright. Morocco, huh? Benches. This is gonna be tricky. I guess it could be natural. Like, we could do an adventure bench. This would work. Maybe color this, too? I don't hate this idea. I don't hate that. And we could do just barrels. Make it look like a marketplace, right? For trash cans. I think that's good. What's up, Corey? We are trying to finish the section of France today while also starting Morocco. So we'll be in this area of the park for the rest of the stream, pretty much. We just put down this ride called the Genie. I don't think a lot of people are coming over here to ride it. But there it goes. Kind of just swings around. Oh, there's a few people on it, I guess. That looks like death. Nah, it's not that bad. Although, when I worked at an amusement park in real life, I actually worked on a ride that was very similar to this, called the Skater, and it was like this, but a skateboard, instead of a genie lamp on a carpet. And it did break down all the time. So I think this is not a reliable ride. Actually, it should show me the reliability of it somewhere. It says high, but it also says it's overdue on the inspection. So, I mean... Anyway, so we have that ride, and then I was going to build, once we get money for it, I was going to build an Amada, which is kind of like a boat ride. Going to build a boat ride in the middle here. Probably going to go around on the outside because I'll have space to do that. I think I just saw you, by the way. Oh, there you are. Looks like a lot of people are being entertained by Cosmic Cory, Bouncing Cow. There she is. Bouncing around in Mexico. Such a hard worker. I've been working here for years now. Apparently, this is my year. This is year 21 in my park. Apparently, that doesn't even make sense. Time is flying by. There's 21 years this park's been open, and we're not even complete. Construction's still going. That's pretty accurate, though. We're gonna have a sign that says under construction for the next 20 years. Let's see. This loan is done. How much did that really hurt me? Park value, my park is worth $81,000. Entrance ticket sales are down because I reduced the price to free. But I did that to get more people in the park, and it didn't really work. Sometimes that'll work, and it didn't really. So I guess we'll just bring this to like between 0 and 5, so like $3.50 to get in for now, and like $150 for kids. That way it's somewhere in the middle, and we'll see how it does. Kind of have to let that ride for a little bit. Fireworks display. No, we already have that. We already do. We already have fireworks. The only other thing I could think of doing to help me out with cash is getting rid of the hotel. We did complete the hotel challenge. Oop. You know what? I'll keep the building. I can't separate this. This is behind the scenes of how hotels in the game work. Don't look. Pretend you're not seeing this. Oh my God. Just split all of these? I mean, the hotel is just making a big hole in my pocket. So we're just gonna say that it's still here, but it's not really. It's all a lie. People won't stay in my park, though. But I mean, if it's costing me $20,000 a month, probably just need to say sayonara to it. Or however you say goodbye in Chinese. Delete it. Delete it. How many rooms were in here? Jeez. And nobody was in them. I had like 4 guests. Yeah, whenever I put hotels or restaurants in this game, they just end up being a waste of money. Maybe I can turn it into something. else I would turn this into, but... Do, 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 do. Make it look like a door. GameStop has the Xbox Series S? Oh snap. Now, I know I've mentioned this before, but the only reason I would ever get an Xbox is to play Fable. Like, or Morrowind. Those are the only games on Xbox that interest me at all whatsoever. That's literally it. They might have PlayStations. Yeah, good luck finding a PlayStation 5. That shit's more rare than a unicorn right now. You always have multiplayer friends on Xbox? I don't really play many multiplayer games, though. I guess a bunch of people are trying to get me to play Overwatch. So I might play Overwatch with Seizure Salad and a bunch of people. I haven't played Overwatch in like a year, so I'm cool with doing that. I'm like, well, you know what? I haven't played it in forever, so I might just play it, like just for casuals, just for fun. She's on Xbox. Yeah, but I think she said she has Overwatch on PS4. Plus, I think Overwatch is crossplay now. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that got updated a long time ago. It's not? Well, it's been out forever. Why wouldn't it be? Everything else is. You play Overwatch every night? She said she had it on PS4. So I don't know why she would lie to me. You sound like you know more about the situation than I do, though. But anyway, yeah, I don't really play a lot of multiplayer games like Smite and Paladins, and that's about it. And I might get into Overwatch. But literally, like, everything else I play is single-player games. I like long single-player RPGs, and I like simulation games. So, not a whole lot of multiplayer stuff. I mean, technically, fighting games. I play a lot of fighting games. I guess that's multiplayer. But I never view it as like, oh, we're going to get a party together and play Mortal Kombat. Like, that usually doesn't happen. It's usually me and, like, one other person playing a set for a while. Like a 1st to 10 or something. But I haven't done that in forever either, because Mortal Kombat's kind of dead. Like, MK11 Online is dead. It's a dead game. Just got really boring really fast. I don't think they're adding anything to it. Why is my game freaking out? We're just gonna save. Every time that happens, we're just gonna save. Not even doing anything. I'm just dropping frames randomly. So the style of building we're looking for, I think it's called Moorish? Cortez is Spanish, right? Yeah, we're looking for these. This type. This is the Morocco style of building. We just have to get rid of all this extra stuff on the side. I guess I could use this near the queue for theming. Some bags of sugar. There you go. Some cargo. You have Overwatch on PS4? Oh, snap. Well, maybe we could play. That would be cool. Like, the only reason I am interested in playing it is because I haven't played it in forever. I'm kind of interested to see what it's like now. But I've heard it's pretty much the same, where it's like kind of still toxic. So that'll be fun. You play support? I played Symmetra was my main for a long time, and then I liked Orisa when Orisa came out. I think I did play a lot of support when Symmetra was a support, like early on, and then they switched her over to damage, and then I only played damage to play Symmetra. I was a Symmetra main, like Symmetra only, and then Overwatch became like, oh, you can't pick this character, you gotta pick the character I want you to pick, because this is the character you need to pick, because that's the character you need to play, and I'm me. It's like, oh, no. No! That kind of, that toxic level of, you have to do it, because I said so. How much is this? $10? You've got more GG messages? Yeah, well, every time somebody was on comms, they would complain about me playing Symmetra, even though I did really well with her. So, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, that looks good. And then I don't know where we're gonna get the $6,000 for the Ark to go over here. The Arch Day Triumph for France, but figure this out. I'm not building a coaster. Please shut up. Shut up, game. Symmetra is a bot. I think who else did I play? I think that was about it. I didn't play too many characters in Overwatch. Symmetra, I played a little bit of Junkrat, because Junkrat's super fun. Played Brigitte when she came out for a while, and she was pretty good. I played a lot of Orisa when she came out. She was pretty good. I think that was about it, though. I really didn't jump from, like, character to character. I might have played, like, a handful of other champions or heroes just to play them. But it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna try and get good with this person. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If nobody's gonna see this stuff back here, do I really need it? I mean, it's always nice to have some theming, right? Even if you're not gonna notice that it's there. Where the heck is the street light I was gonna use? Street lights. People up. Ah, there we go. Okay. Thanks for the lurk, Joel. Appreciate it, buddy. Speaking of multiplayer games, I think tomorrow I'm playing Paladins because I have to get that EV game, that full cooldown EV gameplay out before they nerf it, and they're probably going to nerf it really soon, so I have to do that because it's broken. It's kind of one of the most broken things I've ever seen in a video game. She can ult like 2 times every 10 seconds or so. It's actually, she basically always has her ult, is what it comes down to. And she can ult twice. Like, she can ult literally 2 times in a row. That's how broken the cooldown on that character is. Imagine if Overwatch had something that broken. That would be wild. You could just ult whenever you want to. Eevee is basically Mei from Overwatch, so imagine Mei with her ult all the time. And she has the ice cube thing, where she's immune and can heal while she's in it. She has that, and she can do it every 3 seconds. So you just never die. You're just an ice cube half the time, and the other half the time you're just ulting. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. But today, we're trying to earn enough money to finish off the section of France. So I'll be having a building, I'll show you. I don't know if you were here to see this. Literally putting... Is it under huge build? Yeah, it is. We're literally putting this here in the corner for France. And then I'm leaving this area for a queue to the water ride, the boat ride. Which I think that's going to cost me a lot of money, too. We're just dealing with being poor. I could take out like a crazy ass loan. I could take out a $10,000 loan and start the ride now. Just to speed things up. We might have to do it. I'll never be able to pay it back, but I want to make my own. We're not going to do a pre-built one. It's way more fun to make my own, right? So yeah, I'll have the entrance like here somewhere. So that way it's in between Morocco and France, and it's technically connected to both countries, which is fine. Plus I need something in the middle here. Don't think we can sink this one down. I might have to build a station for it. But that's alright. Yeah, this is just a boat ride. That can go up and down, kind of like a roller coaster. I don't think it has rapid sections, though. No, it has a lot of scenery sections. This is a good scenery ride. Like, if you wanted to make a pirate ride or something, this works well for that. Let me just pause the game and show you if there's a pre-built one. Could be. Like, I know there's a pre-built pirate one. What are these in order of how? Yeah, see, this is like the this is one of the first rides Frontier ever released, was this blueprint for the Armada. It basically just goes around a huge pirate scene. There's like a fort and ships battling and a bunch of pirates going on. And this build is kind of crazy too. This, like, the entrance is up here, so I don't know what they were thinking, but it's kind of overkill. But yeah, I think that's the only blueprint for it. Unless this is an Armada. This might be an Armada. This is all disconnected. I don't know what this is. This is like a park. Why do I have this downloaded? How do I get rid of this? What the heck is that? I thought that was one ride. Like, somebody put 100. Don't put 100 rides down. Just put one ride down. Anyway, sorry. So, yeah, I don't think this is going to be too exciting. It would probably be better to build a cascade. But we always do a cascade. I gotta do something different. Also, the chain speed should be high, so the excitement's high. I think 4 is as high as it goes, though. What's the length of the boat? I don't even know. Oh, this is default. That's why. Can't adjust the length of the base. Let's just do 30. You know what would be cool? If I got this to go over the other ride. That would be neat. I don't want to leave it up there for too long, though. Maybe we go higher. Instead of going down, go over. That might be cool. I could try to do a splash right over this. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, we got a hold and drop too. I forgot. You can stop the ride on the top. Do like a delayed drop on this. I mean, I don't know if I like the look of that. It kind of seems like it's too long to get to that point, and the drop seems really weird. It's been a while since I made an Armada, so we might start out slower. Let me just undo this really quick. We want it to be visually appealing, right? And if the point is to get to there... I think 30 is the right length, though. I don't think we go higher than 60. If you go higher than 60, it's too crazy for this type of ride. These angles. Yeah, I don't know. Can I turn angle off? I want to go right down, like, right at the entrance of this one. I think this is not going to be considered a drop, though. We'll see. I think you have to do the drop hill for it to be considered a drop. I feel like this is going to actually be really slow going downwards. Let's test it. I'm not sure. I don't remember how all the things on every ride work. That would be crazy. It's a really slow boat ride. Come on, gravity! There's no real splash, though. I think the splash drop is like a separate thing, right? Yeah, doesn't it have to be a drop end to get a splash? I kind of need a splash on the first drop, dude. Like, yeah, it'll splash. See how the water's weird? Because it'll splash there, I think. You have to get a quote-unquote drop end. So I don't want to hold this. I don't think we want to delay. And then we go back up, I think, from there. Because we got space back here to do shit, so I think we're gonna take it this way and then loop it around and go back. We don't want it to be super long, though. I mean, I can get more... If I make the station longer, I can get more boats. That'll help me get more customers on it. Oh, you can adjust the whole speed overall. Oh, we're kicking this up. How high does it go? 10? Okay. Yeah, we want full speed ahead, bro. It was this or a cascade. And I think I always do a cascade because cascade's like my favorite. There's still like it still feels like there's a delay here. This ride is weird. You're just stuck. The ride just stopped at the top. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with the Armada. It'll be more interesting that way. Nice little river ride. This is still on minimum and it still feels like you're delaying. I just don't like the hole drop. That's the thing. That's what it is. I don't like the fact that it does that. And I wish there was a way to replace it, but there's not if you want to splash, and I kind of want to splash, so I guess we'll just stick with it. Do 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 do. Yeah, I think we just turn around, do another splash. I mean, it's not really interesting, but I don't want it to be like the longest ride in the world. And without other things around it, we have the freedom to build it out pretty well. I think we stay up. I don't know why each one of these is like a different height when it's the same. We'll keep this one up for just a little bit and then go down. It's weird that it resets the length on the drop. Alright, we have to figure out how to connect this. Uh-oh. The monorail's in the way. There we go. Can I bank these turns? I don't think so, because it's a boat ride, right? You can't bank water. No, I didn't think so. Alright. Test. Start. Obviously, we have to spend a lot of money in putting theming around this. And I don't know how much money this is really going to be making. But I didn't want like a complicated layout for it. Now, how does this look when it goes under? It doesn't clip through, right? I mean, it does spin, though. I have to make sure this doesn't clip. I don't think it does. I think we're good. Yeah, that looks good. It looks like it's working. Does that ruin the visual of the genie? That's the question. I thought it would be interesting to cross over it. Now I'm wondering if that ruins the visual of the genie. The visual of the genie is seeing the thing spin at the ends. You don't really see that if you're down here. Any opinions, guys? I don't know what else I would do. All you heard was Genie? Am I cutting out? Oh, you were doing your taxes. That's not important. I was saying, do you think it's okay if I have the boat ride going over the Genie like that? Or should I just move it out of the way completely? Because you see, like, in a POV setting, like when you're at the guest level, the visual of the genie is to see it spinning at the end. Like that's the wow factor of that ride. So I don't know if this kind of ruins that. If it was more exposed coaster, it would make sense, but it kind of looks cluttered. I don't want to do a coaster though. I want to do a boat ride. That's the whole point. We always do coasters. I never get to do boat rides. I don't know if that makes this more exciting. I mean, having this big thing right over your head might be weird. And this section back here is Japan. So this is kind of cutting into a little bit of Japan as well. I say we stick with it, and then I'll just build stuff around it. And that might help the whole overall visual of it. Doesn't look bad. Alright, let's see. Let me Google something really quick. Morocco! Toos, thank you for the lurk, buddy. Hope you're having a good day. Gibraltar. That's the name of the body of water between Morocco and Spain. Seducing people to their deaths. I don't know if that's exactly what I'm doing. What's the default price of this? $8? Okay. Maybe changing the color would affect this better too. We can change all the colors on everything. Let me say that for Morocco, we're doing, like a dark red. Forget which one it is. I think it's fire brick. Doing fire brick red. Which part of the thing did this change? I think this is the track in the middle, which you don't even see. There you go. So now it's bright red. Yes or no? That looks kind of weird. The other color is actually like a dark gray. So maybe we do keep it dark gray. And put this, I don't know what this part is. This part is the supports. The supports could be red or blue. The other colors are like blue, light blue and white. Light blue or bright white for the supports. It looks like slow cars. The boats are, they only go up to 10 miles per hour. not an extreme boat ride. It's supposed to be like a gentle thing. Like even the drop is pretty slow. I think River Rapids is faster, but I didn't want to do River Rapids. I wanted to do a boat ride. At least old people can get their naps in. Good idea. Go check out my friend Toos if you guys like Smite. We play Smite together. And he yells at me because I'm a negative person. He does it in a nice way, though. Toos, you're too nice to be friends with me. I gotta tell you that, dude. You're way too nice to be, like, in the same place as me, where I'm, like, an asshole to everybody, because that's kind of part of my gimmick. In case you haven't noticed. It's kind of my thing. And you're ruining it. You're ruining my thing. I might bend this out. This way. But we don't have any money, so I guess I can't do that. I love it. It's your character. Smite brings out the worst in people. Yeah, that's true. Dan, don't talk about my thing. It's inappropriate. I'm dying. I was gonna have it like this, where it's curved on one side. I was gonna curve it out to the left. And then back, but... yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Just so it looks more interesting. From a visual standpoint. Alright. That makes the ride a little bit longer, too. No priority pass for this one. We might get a station building for it. I might have to add more boats to it. That's fine. Just fast forward through the testing phase, because I don't know why we need a testing phase. Dan has like 18 games in his categories. I mean, I have a long list of games that I play too. I'm adding to it as well. I mean, in terms of games that I stream. Why is the test not complete? We did one revolution. It's actually rated at a 5. Why is it so high? The excitement level's a 5? I mean, if you say so, game, I'm gonna disagree with that. It looks like a 3 to me, but hey, you know what? Hey, what is this? Gravel? Stop. Stop. Priority queue? Maybe. There's enough space for a little one, but I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. See, the exit is attached to France, but the entrance is attached to Morocco. That's how we do it. You play Smite, Apex, and Tetris? Do you even understand like what my game list is right now? I play Surviving Mars on Monday, play Planet Coaster on Tuesday and Thursday. Wednesday I play Fire Pro for undercard. And then I have Paladins, Prison Architect, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Control that I have to start doing. I just downloaded Days Gone, which I have to start doing. And we've got Overwatch, which I have to start doing. And I got another game. There's not enough time. There's too many video games. All around gamer award. Now go fuck yourself. Wow. Wow. That's weird, too, because that's the first thing my mom said to me this morning. Congratulations! Now, fuck off! Oh, yeah, and also Nier. I forgot about Nier. I have to play Nier Replicant when it comes out. God damn it, dude. What the heck? We also have to download Power Rangers Battle of the Grid just to play Chun-Li. Who looks sick as fuck, by the way, dude. Dan, did you love that costume? Oh my god. How is she so cool? Alright, anyway. I want to go on Gibraltar. The queue for Gibraltar was quite quick. Let's make the price of this $9. And you know what we have to do? Add a boat. Let's do half load. I don't know if adding a boat changes the stats. on it. It might. Yeah, it did. Adding a boat, I think, slows down the whole ride because you have to take time to fill the boat with people. But then more people can go on the ride in the long run, so I guess it's a good thing. And we have a new work section. Morocco, now open. Confirm. So while that's testing, we'll just wait, I guess. Hire a mechanic for this area. I have to build a staff room. Is there a staff room for this section? Like this theme area? I don't know. We're gonna find out. This is important. Am I excited for the Mortal Kombat movie? No, not at all, dude. It's not like I grew up on MK. It's not like I have the movies right in front of my face right this second. It's not like I have a poster of Chun-Li fighting Katana in my bedroom above my bed. Alright, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. It's not like I have a poster of Scarlet pouring blood all over her big, round eyeballs. I don't know what's happening. I can't explain. I don't know what's going on. Listen, it's not like I have a life-size statue of Sindel in my bed. Shit. Am I excited for the Mortal Kombat movie? In all honesty, in a range of excitement, it's like a 7. It's a 7 out of 10 excitement level. I'm very excited, but I have some reservations, and only because I've seen the trailer, and I know what to expect. I think I know what to expect. Like, I have certain expectations. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be entertaining. But I also have this concern that, like, Hollywood has a different vision of Mortal Kombat than what Mortal Kombat fans think, right? And they also did this weird press conference for the movie where they kind of said, oh, this is the best visual experience a Mortal Kombat fan can have. No, it's not. Have you seen Mortal Kombat 11? Say what you want about gameplay, dude. Mortal Kombat 11 is the best looking video game I've ever fucking seen. The graphics are so realistic, it's insane. That game looks so fucking good because WB spent like $70 million on that shit. Like, the video game has a bigger budget than the fucking movie. That's how good Mortal Kombat 11 looks as a game. I think it'll be good. I don't think it'll be like the best movie I've ever seen. Like, I feel like my expectations are realistic, where I don't think it's gonna suck by any means, but I don't think it's gonna be like the first Mortal Kombat movie where it's tongue-in-cheek. I think they're taking it much more serious, which is good, but Mortal Kombat's supposed to be tongue-in-cheek. Like, it's supposed to be kind of goofy. It's supposed to be a little bit self-aware. And I hope they have those moments. Like, I know Kano, the guy that plays Kano, is really funny. So I guess Kano is the butt of all the jokes, which is fine. But I mean, every character needs to do stupid shit. Like, it has to be for the fans. Mortal Kombat is all about characters and the fan base. The fan base is what keeps Mortal Kombat alive. People that give a shit about how cool... Mortal Kombat's supposed to be cool, man. Like, oh, look at all this fancy shit you can do. Good things about this movie? It's coming out in like 2 days, so it's very relevant discussion. The good things about the movie are one of the guys, I believe it is Sub-Zero. You might have to double check on this. I'm pretty sure the guy that's playing Sub-Zero is actually on Jackie Chan's stunt team. So they have stunt coordinators and stuntmen playing these characters. The guy they have as Kano has actually been trained in knife fighting, which is perfect, because that's what that character is. He uses a big knife to fight. So, yeah. The fight scenes are gonna be sick. And that's all you need it to do. That's all you need for that movie. You just need good fight scenes. The characters just need to look badass, and from the trailers, they do. And then you just need the fight scenes to be good, and I think they will be. So, I'm sure I'll be happy with the results of the movie. I love how they kept with the aesthetic because they've created the original. I think the new one is more serious tone, and it's kind of like a retelling of the beginning of Mortal Kombat, where like, oh, we have to go to the island, and you know, we've been assigned to join in this tradition that's been going on for thousands of years, and now humans are a part of it, and whatever. The thing that has me super fucking worried is there's a new character, and that seems like something WB or whoever was deciding on the writing, they were like, we need a new character. Yeah, no. That's a no from me. There's no way I'm going to be behind this quote-unquote new character. His name is Cole. And he's like the human guy that they have, and he's like born to be part of this tournament. Why not just have that be Liu Kang? Get rid of that guy and have it be Liu Kang. And Liu Kang is born with a dragon tattoo. And he's been assigned... Like, what the fuck? Why can't it be Liu Kang? That's what Liu Kang is. Liu Kang's the face of Earthrealm. Hello? Who is this Cole guy? Stop. Don't. Stop, dude. Don't. I'm worried about that part of the movie. Because unless he gets fucking fataled... Unless they, like, put him into a... Dude, you know what they should do? They should build up this new character from Earthrealm, put him in a fight, and immediately he gets fatalized. Like, finish him style. Gory-ass kill done to him immediately. That's what I would do. Because that would be Mortal Kombat in a nutshell. You build up this character, and you just kill him off. And say, fuck that, we're sticking with the original characters. That would make me happy, but I don't think that's gonna happen in the movie. I think the new guy's gonna be like the face of the movie, and he's gonna save the world or whatever the fuck. He's gonna like defeat Shang Tsung at the end, and it's gonna feel like kind of the ending of the first original Mortal Kombat, where the good guys win and whatever. Because I don't think they have a sequel planned. I think they want to make a sequel, but they don't have it planned yet. I think they're kind of waiting on the reviews and critical response and seeing how well it does. Speaking about how well it does, how well is my boat ride doing that we just opened? People think it's cheap at $9, so let's raise it to $11. I'm just a person that cares a lot about Mortal Kombat. This is a thing that I've grown up with and is a huge part of my life. So it's kind of important to me. It really means something to me. Where most people think of it as just another video game, it's kind of like super duper nostalgic. Also, they need the Mortal Kombat theme. If the theme's not in this movie, it's not canon. dun 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 dun. Like, open the fucking movie with that. You have to, dude. If they don't, I'll be so fucking disappointed. So fucking disappointed. It's recognizable. Everybody knows what that theme song is. Mortal Kombat is style, characters, gore, and that song. That's what it comes down to, really. All the characters look cool. That's why it started competing with Street Fighter, and that's the only way. Like, besides the gore, it had the gore factor, right? You had the blood and stuff, and that's how it competed with Street Fighter. But that's not how it continued to be successful. The success behind the Mortal Kombat franchise is all about the characters and how cool they are. When you think of Mortal Kombat, you instantly think of Scorpion with the mask. You think of Sub-Zero with the mask. You think of Katana with the sick-ass fans. You think of Kung Lao with the cool buzzsaw hat. You think of Shang Tsung doing the sick-ass fucking combos and throwing out fireballs, and he's doing magic spells all the time. And you think of Goro with his four arms, and everything's just so badass. They would also they used real actors, yeah, for the original game. And the girl that plays Sonya is, she's like a personal trainer now. Raiden with lightning, yeah. Like, those characters are so recognizable in pop culture. Even people that don't play Mortal Kombat or don't even know what Mortal Kombat is will see Raiden and they'll be like, oh, that's Raiden. Or they'll see Scorpion and they'll be like, oh, that's Scorpion. Like, that's how big of an influence I truly believe that in a global sense, the characters have become bigger than the game itself. I really do think that. And I would say Street Fighter only had success with Ryu and Chun-Li. When you talk about, like, global influence in character design, that's what sells Mortal Kombat. That's it. Like, the gore is just the cherry on top of the sundae. The fatalities, the brutalities, the blood, that's just the cherry on top of the sundae. That's like the, oh, this is a cool little niche thing that we have that other games don't. And it's become such a part of Mortal Kombat that the movie has to be rated R. And it has to have blood and violence. It has to. But I think from the trailer they showed Scorpion killing some people, so I'm sure they'll have, like, people dying. I don't know if they're gonna have, like, an actual fatality, but I hope there's something gory. I hope it's all practical effects. I don't want to see no CGI bullshit. I'm a big fan of practical effects. I grew up watching, Hellraiser, Wishmaster, and Creepshow, and Poltergeist. Those are, like, the things that kind of have shaped my taste in movies. And I grew up playing Mortal Kombat. I had a very weird childhood, dude. I had a weird, dark... Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm obsessed with violence or anything. It's not like that. It's more like... if it's there for impact, then it's good. You can't have... Okay, so here's the idea about a fatality, right? You can't have a moment where you're just killing people just to kill people. That's not what it is. It's more than that. Gore without purpose is just gore porn, and that's what Saw or like Hostel or stuff like that. That's what that is. That's not really entertainment. Entertainment is when you build up a story and then like the crescendo of the story is the fatality. It's like you're building up this fight and then you have a big finishing move. The finishing move just happens to be bloody. Doesn't need to be, but it just is. Like, you don't need the blood and the guts to sell a fighting game. Street Fighter and Tekken have proven that. They don't have that. They don't need it. Mortal Kombat just happens to have it. And is it a part of the game? Yeah. Is it a big part of the game? Yeah. But is it the selling point? I would argue no. I would say some people buy it for that reason. And they're entertaining. Like, a lot of them are tongue-in-cheek. A lot of them are kind of a joke. You know, like Johnny Cage does the puppet thing and it does the ventriloquist act. And there's a lot of funny, like, stupid things that don't even make sense physically. Like, that's not how a human body works. And then some are just gross. Just to be like, ew, that's gross. Dude says finish him. Yeah, Shang Tsung always says that though. That's like his thing. That's what he says. It has begun. It's like his get over here. Also, a lot of people were complaining that the guy saying get over here is not Ed Boon. Which I agree with. It should have been Ed Boon. They should just put Ed Boon's voice in there for that. He's the only one that should ever say that line. Because Ed Boon was the original voice of Scorpion. What's up, Toby? I don't know what that is. I'm stupid. Okay. What the heck? I'm an idiot. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sorry, we were ranting about Mortal Kombat for a while. But I have HBO, so I'll see it the second it comes out. I'm kind of behind on watching movies. Like, I just recently watched Sonic, like 2 days ago. I put out a review on my Instagram, by the way, today. So if you guys care about movies and my taste in them, you can check that out and follow me there. Do 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 do. Morocco. Rockin' in Morocco with Mr. Saka. But once I watch the movie, I'll do a review of it on Instagram. Why not do a Mortal Kombat theme park? What if I told you we've already planned to do that? It's already on the list of things to do in this game. We have to finish World's Fair Challenge first, though. Which is gonna take a while. So get comfortable. Somebody in this game has already recreated Nintendo Land, which I guess is a real theme park somewhere in the world. They built like a Mario Kart go-kart race thing, which is kind of cool. And I might actually have one of the rides for it. No, I don't, because never mind. Somebody's made like a Pokemon themed park I've seen. And some interesting stuff on the Frontier Workshop. How much is this? Is it? It's really over $1,000? Bro, come on. Alright, well. Whatever. Build a coaster. No. Tickets are still cheap at $11. Good. $12.50. Let's just check the age of this really quick. Almost ready for a rebrand. What about this one? This one's got to be getting old too. Almost there. Ferris wheel? Revolution? This park is cheap, and so is this. Really? You think this is cheap? How did we get this to $12.50, dude? I thought this ride was gonna suck, but turns out it's making me some money. The Genie, on the other hand, not so much. Might have to get rid of that priority. If I get rid of that priority, and somehow I put it over here, that might work. I mean, if they're not going to use it, right? I don't see this getting that popular. My favorite Mortal Kombat character is actually Quan Chi. And I very much doubt he's going to be in the game. I mean, sorry, in the movie. I'm going to bet money. I'm going to put money right down right now and say I bet Quan Chi won't be in the movie. Ed Boon apparently hates Quan Chi. Why'd you make him? It's like, you made the character. How can you hate him? That doesn't even make any sense. I might be able to get a priority for this queue. The problem is there's not a lot of space to do it. I don't know if I can push this back. I'll try and push this back, but that's gonna like screw up everything. By everything, I mean the whole point of the ride, which goes over the genie. So I guess it's not going over the genie anymore. Oh boy. I'm gonna put it where I need this to be, and we'll see what happens. This to be like here. I'm trolling myself now. Hold on, can I edit this while I'm broke? Of course not. Wait, what? How's it broken down? While I'm editing it. Are you serious? How did this happen? I did add these to a work roster. I think it just disconnected the second I took it apart. I have to build a staff room over here. So I guess I'm taking out another loan to do that. Which I said I was gonna do, but then we got distracted by the huge conversation about Mortal Kombat. Aha! Well, we have this one, but what if I do a different style? Because I am gonna do different styles of buildings. Victorian? No. Venetian. No. Why is that huge, by the way? Why are there rides included? Stop. Alright, well that's cute. It's a cute little staff room. That works fine. I think I was doing social club, which makes them gain happiness. And I have to go to Work roster. Boop. Boop. Done. Okay. Alright. Where is this dude? Fix this frickin' boat so we can move it. Because apparently I can't move things when they're broken. Who would have known? Alright. Is this fixed now? So what I was trying to do was push this back so that we can do something with the queue. To sell a priority pass. Which kind of changes the look of everything. But it still work. And I just have to move things around. It's okay. This is part of the game. Sometimes you just have to redo it. The whole purpose of this is for me to make more money off of this thing. Alright, so that's the end of France. And we do have enough to do this thing. But this path, this part of the path looks fucking terrible. How am I gonna fix that? I should have a janitor over here. I don't know where he is. It's my janitor. It's a long exit path, but you know what? It'll work. Alright, so this one looks a little bit weird, but I think when all things are said and done, this will make me big dollars. Big dollars. We'll leave some space for theming and stuff. Morocco's like a really crowded area with a lot of buildings, so a lot of this empty space will actually just be buildings like this one. And this one. Which I think I'm gonna... Well, I'll copy it later when we have the money. Still kind of low on money right now. This is open though. And that means we have to add advertisements to it. We're just gonna go over all the rides. We got Power Move, Round the World, Mouse Maze, which has an empty queue, so I have to check on that. We've got the Fortune Cookie, which is a suspended boa type coaster. And we've got Rising Raptors. And we've got the Teacups. And we've got La Revolution. Say that in French. Free Flyers, aka the Paratroopers. Then we have the Genie. And last but not least, the Gibraltar, the boat ride, aka the Amada, whatever you want to call it. There we go, that's in there now. And the monorail that's not connected because we're waiting till the end to complete the track. That's going to go around the whole park. There are people on this, just not a lot of people. They still think this is cheap at $12. I didn't think the price could go up this high. I'm actually glad, because I need it. I need the money. Let me just adjust the color of the boat really quick. I think the boat is like two-tone for some reason, but it doesn't need to be. It'll just be white and blue. Let's save. Save it. Don't want to lose my progress now. Sorry. I clicked the wrong button. Alright, the next thing to do is, once we have enough money to put down the food shop for this area, which is the kebabs. Dune Delights is what it's called. Got a little kebab on the side. Probably put that right next to the ride entrance here. This is $500. Okay, $5.89. And what do we want for drinks? We could put more milkshakes over here. Did you ever finally sell the noodles? We can check on you. I think you were working in France, though. So, probably not. Unless you quit. Nope. Yeah, I think you're working in France. I think you're selling French fries. Yeah, you're selling French fries. But nobody's buying French fries. So you're doing a really terrible job. Nobody's buying them. Like, literally nobody even gets in line because they're like, ooh, bread. Well, why would I eat a French fry when I could eat bread? So yeah, we're finishing up France. I think France is pretty much done. We just have to put in the queue line for the monorail once the monorail is complete, but that's going to be like the last thing. So I think France is actually completed in terms of like decoration and stuff for what we're doing with it. So here you go. Here's France completed. Like 90% completed. You got the free flyers right in the middle. And the revolution in the back. And yeah, I was going to put a third ride, but I don't think it needs it. I think it's more about the shops anyway for World's Fair. So you've got water, you got coffee, you got the French fries, you got the baguettes, and you get this fancy arch building where the princess is flirting with a bird. What the hell's going on there? Excuse me? And now we're starting to do construction and theming around Morocco, where we have the genie ride, which isn't really popular, but every time I look at it, there is somebody riding it, so that's something. And then, of course, we have the Armada, or as I called it, the Gibraltar, which is the boat ride for Morocco. We'll start putting shops over here. I think we'll connect down here. Maybe have another flat ride. And then we'll, I guess, finish that today and start doing Japan. Next time. If we have the time to do all that. We'll see. See how it goes. You missed the whole discussion about Mortal Kombat, Taylor. We were talking about the movie. We were talking about the movie. I didn't really go on a rant. I was just explaining my thoughts on it. Which I think are the thoughts of everybody. I think everybody kind of has the same feelings. Like, we're excited that there's just something, right? At least we got something. It's about time. It's about time. We're waiting for people to get on this boat. Go. Isn't it supposed to be half load? I thought half load was like half a boat. How's this half a load? That's more than half the seats. Bro, Planet Coaster, you're wild right now. Imagine having to wait for people in the boat. Like, okay, so at the end of the ride, you just sit here and you wait for the boat in front of you to fill up. Why can't you just get off? What? Doesn't make any sense. And just get on. Get on. Get out of the boat. I feel like this was more popular before. What did I do? I added a boat. Did that really ruin my ratings? The fear is a 2. The excitement's a 5. I don't know how you make this more scary. I mean, it's going like 10 miles per hour. What else do you want from me? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm not gonna get rid of this priority queue though. We already spent the effort in building it, so I'm not gonna replace it. I do believe that one day, if we could build a queue line, then we could do it. I might just... If I remove a boat, it goes back into testing mode, though. That's the worst part about this ride, is like, if you add or remove a boat, it has to go through a whole nother test run, and then that just takes time. It's like, oh, come on. Come on. I might cut down here. How far out do I have to go? 28, right? How do I count 28? 28 from here? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, Wait, what? How do I do this? From the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. This is 28. Right here. That... Does that feel right? That doesn't feel right. It might be. This doesn't go out that far, though. I mean, it's supposed to be like a perfect rectangle for the path, for the main path. I might have to squeeze it under here and get into the Japan section. I might have to push this back just a little bit too. As long as this isn't touching the path, we're fine. I don't care if it's right next to it. And then for Japan, we're doing the octopus, which is pretty small. Now that I'm looking at it, it's an octopus ride, spins you around, and we're gonna do a roller coaster for it. And then I don't know, something else maybe. We'll probably have space for a third ride, maybe another roller coaster. Maybe we'll have 2 roller coasters for Japan. Depending on how much money I have at the end of the build, which will probably be nothing, because I'm always broke in this game. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Alright. I haven't gotten another challenge in a while either. Let me just save and we'll like boost it into fast forward for a little bit. Check my loans. Alright, we owe a little bit more. 7,000 on that 10,000 one. Coriolis is a great ride, but we're probably not going to use it. Sundial? No, Pathos 3 is a little bit wild. Enigma. I think... I'm trying to remember what type of coaster I was going to do for Japan. I think I made one. But I don't remember what it was. not listed here, which means it might be it might be the other one, the other type that I don't have yet. It was a Bakasura, I think. It's a back and forth coaster. I don't think it's suspended. I think it's like a launched back and forth. I don't even remember now. How do I not have a Bakasura unlocked? Oh well. Whatever. Been trying to build a certain type of coaster for like the past week. I still don't have it unlocked. I guess I have to research into this one first. And then I don't know if we need like a certain flat ride unlocked, but I'll get the sundial out of the way. Cause I know we're not gonna use the Coriolis either, so I'll get that out of the way too. I do like the Coriolis though. It's a fantastic ride in this game. Like top 10 rides, top 10 flat rides in the game. It's probably up there somewhere. Number one is Swift Drifters. Let's be honest. If you're playing challenge mode, at least. If you're playing challenge mode, this is the best ride right here. That shit makes bank, makes stupid money. But I can't build it because it doesn't fit in the themes. God damn it. I thought I was gonna do a Centrum too. Maybe I'll do a Centrum for Morocco. Put it at the end of the pathing? That would be cool. Put it like in between here? That would work. I do love the Centrum. I don't think it makes that much money, but I do love it. I need an extreme ride though. I can't believe Power Moves is considered extreme. Based on the excitement. This has too much nausea. That's not worth it. The Forge? Doesn't really fit in between. Does the cube fit in there? Cube does fit in there, but I'm just not a big fan of the cube because I think the nausea's too high. And then Insanity, I guess, fits anywhere, but it's kind of generic. Wild Blue's always good. I moved the ride just a little bit, just to make a longer queue for it. For the purpose of money, yeah, I decided to do that. Bottom line is, we need to do whatever we need to do to make as much money as possible. So, realistically, I should have put down a Swift Drifters at the beginning, and then just deleted it after. Just to make money. I mean, I don't see why I can't do that. There's no rule that says I can't do this. There's no rule that says I can't put down a ride just to make bank off of it. And then delete it later. The rule is just that I have to theme each area like a certain country. Using all the stuff in the World's Fair DLC pack. Bring this down to, I have a plan. I have a plan! We're taking out the fourth boat, because the line's not getting long enough. We're removing a boat! We're gonna ride it, too. Because I said so. I don't know how they made it so, like, all the different themes still sound like the Planet Coaster theme. Like, I don't know how, musically, how do you do that? They were like, alright, we want the Planco theme? Now make it Moroccan. Like, what? How? But they did it. Somehow they did it. I don't know how. Credit where credit's due. Is that an art team choice? Is that a music? Is there a team of musical game developers, Corey? Who's in charge of music? Sound design? Is that a different team of people? Who made the music for this game is my question. They deserve their own little award. Because it's fantastic. The sound team? Yeah. The sound team on this game is really underrated. See what I mean? All the areas have their own themes. Also, there's a dinosaur who's supposed to be a dragon, so we're just pretending that he's a dragon. You can swap out instruments and just make it how you want to. I mean, I guess so. Guess you're right. Mm-hmm. You can play Master of Puppets on a kazoo. Hell yeah, bro! Play Freebird! Imagine someone did that. They just had a kazoo. It's like, what the fuck? Holy shit, he's doing a solo! Is that copyright? Is that DMCA, me doing that? Probably. When I saw Metallica live, I think that's the only song they didn't do. I saw them do every other song. They didn't do Master. Which is a shame, because I thought that was part of their, like, every night show. I thought they did that every night, but apparently they don't. They did one. I got to see one live, which was cool as fuck. But it was mostly Death Magnetic, because that when I saw Metallica, it was 2009 when that album just came out, so I think that's what they were doing. They were trying to promote the new album by playing all those songs, which is sick, because The Day That Never Ends live, and I got to see Hetfield play the piano, so that was cool. Because I didn't even know he could, and then he did it, and I was like, what the fuck? And then he got on the guitar and played the rest of the show on the guitar. And they did one, like, randomly halfway through, and then they ended it with Seek and Destroy. Looking for a roller coaster to put in my park. Can't afford it, so I think I'll fart. A lot of bands just can swap around if they want to. Well, I guess it depends on the band and what they're doing for the show, but yeah. I've seen a lot of bands live. That was probably one of the best, though. Metallica live is incredible. Even if you don't like them, you have to respect their live performance shit. Like, they had the coffins swinging above them, dude, and I was like, something's gonna fall and someone's gonna die. Like, Kirk, no! Be careful! Well, some people are just super talented and can play, like, a shit ton of instruments. Like, say what you want about Kid Rock. But, dude, apparently Kid Rock plays, like, 9 or 10 different instruments in his shows. That's fucking nuts. That's crazy. I don't know how people can do that. Like, I know, I've seen McCartney play a ton of different instruments too, but I was like, that maybe doesn't surprise me, but it surprises me when people are good at everything they do. Like, just learning an instrument by itself is difficult, but the fact that people have the capability to switch from, like, guitar to drums, that's two totally different things, dude. When I was in school, I learned the drums, and I wasn't good at it, but I can tell you that it's way different than learning how to play a guitar, or learning how to play, you know, a string instrument, or a wind instrument. Like, it's all different. It's crazy. I learned the keyboard for a little bit. Wasn't good at it. I'm not a musical person. Is this really... What? I feel like this got less popular the second I moved it. I don't know what happened. Nobody's coming over here. There is advertisement for this ride, so I don't... I don't understand. They don't like the boats anymore. Which country is this? Morocco. We just finished France. So this is France. And it's kind of like a bunch of city buildings. So it's kind of generic, but it works. And guess what we called the giant Ferris wheel pretzel? Revolution. Oh yeah, baby. Historical. Also, this is the whole park. Because I saw you lurking and I don't think you got to see all of it. So this is the whole thing right now. Bottom left, Mexico. Top left, China. Middle, France. Top right, Morocco. Bottom right is going to be Japan. But we haven't started that yet. Where's all the garbage in the streets? Oh, it was here a second ago. My janitors, like, miss certain spots. I don't know if I have to make them go free roam, but it feels like every now and then when I'm scrolling around, there's just like a pile of garbage. Oh, there's some right there. We found it! Somebody dropped their French fry in France. You're hyped for Japan? What if I told you to raise your expectations? What if I told you? I don't know if you've seen this. Not only am I doing Japan, I am doing... Hold on, let me find it. I'm doing Japan? In the winter. So this is the sign for it. Here you go. Now you can see it better with the snow. We're doing Japan in the winter. So this whole bottom corner is going to be snowy. I'm going to cover it with snow. So that way it'll feel way... The idea is for it to feel way different than China. Because some of the building designs are a little bit similar. And there's some dragons in both areas. Right? So I don't want them to feel the same. I want them to be completely different. So for China, I just added like a lot of bamboo, a lot of different types of trees and stuff. Feels like a more forested area. Mexico, we've got, you know, cactuses and some desert rocks and stuff. And then Morocco is going to be a little bit more tropical with palm trees and some different style buildings. Tell the janitors to avoid France for that authentic feeling. Is it really messy? My mom went to Paris one time. She didn't mention anything about it being dirty. But I'm sure it is. I mean, Paris is a busy city, right? So every busy city is dirty. Except for Charlotte, North Carolina. That city is fucking too clean, where it's kind of creepy and you think there's like some weird shit going on, and you're like, something feels off. It's like you walk into an episode of like Stepford Wives or something where you're like, I'm not sure what's wrong here, but something's wrong here. This is too clean. Why are there no needles everywhere? What? I went to Charlotte, North Carolina for a football game to see the Panthers. It's a long story, don't ask. But dude, when I was there, the only thing I really noticed was how clean it is. It's like spotless. They have like a whole recycling program. That shit is... It's like sparkly clean. It's like, what the fuck? It's weird. Pretzel, do you know Dan? Do you guys know Pretzel? Pretzel's amazing. You're adding Charlotte to your places to visit. I don't know if it's a good place to visit, but it's really clean. That's all I can say about it. Alright, so Dune Delights is kebabs for this area, for Morocco. We got lamb, vegetarian. Why is it selling wraps? Aren't they supposed to be kebabs? A kebab is a skewer with meat on it. Different from a wrap game. Those are two different things. Those are two different ways to deliver food into your mouth. But anyway, I guess we're selling chicken, lamb, and vegetables. There's even a kebab, right? This is a kebab right here. Different than a food wrap. If I ordered a kebab and I got a wrap, I'd be pissed. But also, I think the closest thing I've ever eaten to a kebab was like a lamb skewer. Right? Like a skewer with lamb on it. So I guess that's a kebab. But it's not like there's nowhere near me that has like Middle Eastern or African food, so we don't have this shit. We don't have this type of food where I'm from. What is the drink of Morocco? Was the next question. Juice? Did they select juice? Smoothies. Huh. I guess that fits there. I guess we're putting smoothies then. Once I can afford it. It doesn't fit this style of building though. I need more of these like upscale fancy blue buildings for Morocco. You have a meeting. Thanks for hanging out, Pretzel. If you guys aren't aware, Pretzel also streams this game sometimes, not all the time. I think he's been playing Monster Hunter though, a lot. Been playing Monster Hunter with his wife! How dare you spend time with your loved ones instead of me? Why can't you just love me? That goes for everybody in chat. Why can't you just love me more? Love me! Love me! That's an order. Do 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 do. Yep, pop, pop, a doody, bop, boo. Morocco. Morocco. Rocco's Modern Life. Rocco's Modern Life. Guys, I used to watch that all the time before it was banned from Nickelodeon for that weird episode where Rocco and Heifer have sex. That's a real thing. I'm not making that up as a joke. That actually happened. What? Anyway, back to the video game. My research projects are done. It only took 2 hours. Achieve a ride rating of 900. Achieve a monthly profit of 4,500. What is my rating for my park? 1453. Ride rating is 802. Now, the question is, do we raise this to 1,800 capacity? And the answer is yes. Yes, we do. Alright. It should be old now, too. Yep, it is. Alright, we need $1,000 to, make this new again. Which was my first ride. The power moves over in the Mexico section. So, if the game could give me, like, $1,000, that'd be cool. I don't have to keep adjusting the price. Because the older your ride is, the less people are going to want to spend to ride it. The less popular it will be. We want all our rides to be nice, clean, and pristine. Brand new. Shiny. Shining bright like a diamond. I forget what type of building this is. Bavarian? No, it's not Bavarian. Has to be under World's Fair. No, yeah, Bavarian has like weird crosswood beams. Oh, by the way, this is what the Japanese style buildings look like, if anybody wanted to know. Like modern city Japan. Not Victorian. Oh, it's Venetian! That's what I'm looking for. Venetian style buildings. Which is actually Italian, but that's fine. And we want this. How much is this? 587. Okay. This is Spanish. Why don't they just call it that? Like, obviously this is for Spain. Just looking at it, I know. Name it after the country. This is another Japanese building. Kind of cool that they left this open for you to do something with if you want to put something inside. Definitely different style of building. I think a lot of these Bavarian ones would work well in fairy tale theming too, which is cool. What is this? Stucco? Antidepressants of vodka. Sounds like a bad combo, dude. What the heck? Botanic, why? Every time! Stop! Stop it! I'm doing alright. We're looking for stucco. Just like fake plaster or something, right? There we go. Okay, so we have to put a shop, a drink shop. We have milkshakes, energy drinks, slushies, sodas, juice, smoothies, water, and coffee. I already have some of these in other parts of the park, but I don't know what they drink in Morocco. I think a smoothie sounds good, though. Get that fresh fruit. In a tropical warm area. That do sound tasty. Have I tried 5-hour energy? No, the only energy drinks I've ever tried are Red Bull and Monster. I think maybe one time I had a Rockstar energy drink and didn't like it, so I stuck with Red Bull. I like the taste of Red Bull, but I don't really drink energy drinks too often because I usually just prefer coffee. I'm a big coffee drinker. So in the morning, I'll just drink a coffee, and then I drink a coffee like after supper. Monster is $1? Yeah, Monster is pretty cheap here, too. It's like maybe $1.50 where I am. It's pretty cheap. I like the orange juice or the orange soda. I think it's called Monster Juice. The orange juice one. That one tastes fucking good. It tastes like sun-kissed orange soda. Like, it tastes so good. It tastes just like orange soda. It's really good. Also, the Java ones are amazing. They taste just like mocha coffee. Like, if you got a iced mocha coffee, that's exactly what Monster Java tastes like. Pretty fucking good. I just don't drink them that often, but I do like the taste of The orange one and the Java ones. And I think I've tried the purple one. I thought the purple one was pretty good. You like Rockstar better than Red Bull? They have a fruit punch. I haven't had. I think I've just had plain Rockstar and didn't like the plain flavor, whatever the default shit is. So maybe I'll try the fruit punch one. I don't know. I feel like it was a really long time ago, so my opinion could change if I tried it again. We're painting this part white. These are some of the buildings in Morocco are bright blue with white coloring all around them. They're really cool. The architecture in this area is really neat. Check it out on Google. Google it. If you don't believe me, Google it. And the good thing is, it costs absolutely nothing to paint in this game. But also, you do have to paint each single piece, unfortunately, and that just takes forever. This just takes forever. They just need an overall, click and drag paint tool, and unfortunately, it doesn't exactly work that way. We could try it. Yeah, see, it doesn't work that way. I don't know why they couldn't do that. Maybe in Planet Coaster 2, they'll figure out how to do that. They have sports cars? They have sports cars everywhere. You mean Monaco? I think a lot of people confuse Morocco and Monaco. Like Les Mis? A lot of people confuse the two. I confused the two for a second, and then I was like, no, wait, these are different places. Morocco is a sports car producer? So is America. And Japan. And Germany. And, I mean, I'm not building go-karts, so stop asking. I'm not doing it. There's no space for it. We decided to do a boat ride instead. No go-karts allowed. High-speed golf carts. No! None of that either. Where's the sign for the smoothies? These are Pip Shot, right? Pip Shot smoothies? I need this. Mm-hmm. All right. Pause. We gotta add this to the work roster. $10. I think this park is gonna have more shops than any other park. Just because I have a food and a drink in every section. And there's like more than one in each section. So there's just a huge variety of food. It depends on what you want. You want a burrito? You go to Mexico. You want chow mein? You go to China. You want a baguette? You go to France. You want a kebab or a smoothie? Go to Morocco. And then Japan's obviously going to be sushi. And maybe we could do energy drinks or something for Japan. For the drink there. What happens if you go to the bathroom in France? European. So dumb. Stop. 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 What happens if you go to the bathroom in France? You whip out your French fry. Stop. You take a wee. Stop. You don't know how many bathroom related jokes I have. Stop. That's my whole gimmick. Stop. I can't do that. You gotta pay me for that. So dumb. I could have voiced Alistair? I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that is. I do a couple voices, though. I just don't like displaying my talent. I don't want you guys to think I'm, like, talented. The whole gimmick is that I'm underdog and you're supposed to, like, I'm supposed to not be good at things, and then you're supposed to, like, root for me to be better at video games. That's the idea behind the channel, is that I'm actually bad at video games, and one day I'll get good, maybe. We're still painting this building, by the way. This is still happening. One piece at a time. It's a good thing it's like 3,000 pieces. Welcome to my live stream. Today we'll be painting. Are we allowed to do a viewing party? No, it's on HBO. That's a fat no. You would need permission from WB, and I definitely don't have that. No. I'm gonna watch it on my own anyway. I need to... This is something I need to watch alone. No offense to anybody else. I don't want anyone ruining my viewing experience for the first time. I want to see it with my own eyes and have unclouded opinions. I want to form my own opinions. I'll be watching it the second it's available for me to watch. So, I'm not reading reviews. And, I mean, I don't really care about spoilers. It's Mortal Kombat. The good guys are gonna win, probably, right? But, no, it's not gonna happen. Boo me all you want to. I don't have control over that shit. The only thing I can do a viewing party or a watch party of is on Prime. Like, all the Twitch stuff is with Amazon Prime. Is it going to open at midnight, or is it dropping at a certain time? I don't know, I'll have to check HBO for that. I think when they did Wonder Woman, it was at like noon in the middle of the day, which was weird. And I thought it was going to come out at midnight, and they were like, no, we need it to be at noon, so that way everyone in the world can watch it at the same time. Right, because eventually, initially, when HBO Max came out, Wonder Woman was like their first big movie. Wonder Woman 69, or whatever the hell it was called. And that movie came out, and it wasn't that good. So, it was kind of a disappointment. The whole plot made no sense. But I do like Gal Gadot. Big fan. She's very attractive, and she is Wonder Woman. She plays the role fantastic. And I hope nobody else ever gets casted as Wonder Woman. Like, I hope it's just her forever, and then never again. That's it. Mm-hmm. And then the next big movie, I think, was honestly Godzilla versus King Kong, right? I mean, there was other movies on Prime that were kind of big, but not as... They weren't like blockbusters. Like Judas and the Black Messiah isn't a blockbuster. It's a big movie. It's a good movie, but it's not like something I would go to the theater to see. Right? Like, I would go to if I had the option to go to the theater to see Mortal Kombat, I probably would. But I don't have that option. So. Because of Corona. Somebody sneezed and then the world ended. Or something, I don't know. Staff happiness. Achieve a staff happiness of 100%. We're at 99%. Dude, somebody's not getting paid enough. That's probably what it is. These people are tired. They need to get trained. Yeah, some of these people are just exhausted. Is there a staff perk to make them not exhausted? Are they worked over? Hold on. Are they... Stop saying shit like that. Are they overworked? Is that why they're tired? Their workload is low. How do you have no energy if your workload is low? There's got to be a perk that gains energy. Right? Overworked, underworked, happiness, training, security, guest happiness, energy is rec room. Okay, we're switching. I'm not reading what you're writing because it's ridiculous. You said this before. Stop. I'm not reading any of that. We're switching this into rec room. This is the other staff room. So that way they'll not be tired. I already gave you all my advice on your situation, Matenik. I'm not going to repeat myself. I already said don't ever lend money to anyone ever. That's my advice. That goes for everybody. Don't ever lend money to anyone. I wouldn't lend money to my best friends. Like, it's just not something that I would ever do. Because I know that they would never pay it back. Simple as that. Where's the other work staff room? It's over here somewhere. Here. We're switching all of them over because apparently my staff are worn out. Who cares about their happiness? Am I right? I wish you could have more than one perk. I mean, I guess you can if you put different perks on different staff rooms, but it doesn't. I don't know if that makes that much of a difference. Not gonna repeat it. Shut up. You don't know what I know. Nobody's using this priority queue. The whole point of this was for you to use the priority queue, and then now nobody's lining up for this ride. I give up. I give up. Too many guests are trying to use my soda. Then I'll increase the price, and then they won't want to buy it anymore, right? I don't know. Increase the price of this. $6.50. Yeah. Now what? Now you want to give me your money? Huh? Why would we lend money to someone when we can take money from customers? Give me 5,000 USD. Listen, if I had 5,000 USD, I wouldn't be streaming right now, would I? How about you shut up and sub to the channel? Hand me a sub, bud. Nope. Wait, why are you lending somebody money? It's not me. What the heck? Support your local streamers, bro. What the fuck? I'm just joking. I'm totally joking. We might as well finish this path. You know what's weird? I thought we were going to go further out in Morocco, but, I mean, this is the end to make it even. So, this actually has to cut down and go over. What kind of path do we want to do for Japan? Have we decided? It's gonna be winter. Could do just asphalt. Doesn't have to be anything crazy fancy for the pathing. Now this part's gonna be tricky. 'Cause it has to go underneath. I did say we were going to have a ride in this corner, though. Yeah, I think I'm still going to do that. I'll probably have a flat ride in the middle here somewhere. And then I'll probably make a hill with some water around this whole ride. The Weisshorn. That ride sucks. Why do I love being gay? I don't know. But there's nothing wrong with that. I think everybody should just love who they love. And you can love me, just not in that way, alright? That's just weird. Don't love me. When I said love me, I meant like in a non-romantic way. In like the way that you like I love spicy food. But I don't want to marry spicy food. You're in love with your best friend? That happens sometimes though. You know, sometimes you just are best friends with somebody for a long time and you develop other feelings and you try to take that relationship to a different level or try to make it a different type of relationship. But from my experience, that never works, and it's not an issue of sexuality or anything like that. It's more of just like ruining a friend zone situation, or ruining it. Usually it ruins the friendship. When you take a platonic friendship and you try to turn it into something else, it usually ruins the friendship, and you don't want to risk that with your best friend. If it's like your best friend, you probably shouldn't try to make it anything other than what it is already, because it usually doesn't work. Just from my experience and from watching the show Friendzoned on MTV, now available on Pluto TV. That's my advice, is just stay friends with the person and be happy with that, because otherwise, you know, you're just going to say the wrong thing and they're going to read it the wrong way, or they won't be into you the way you're into them, or who knows. But what you should do is you should check out my YouTube channel to see more Planet Coaster building in action, and you can see this whole build in progress. You can go back and see part 1 where we built all of this beautiful section of Mexico, which I need to rebrand this ride, but we don't have enough money to do it. We don't have enough money to do this. Or you could watch part 2, where we did the China section. And I probably need to rebrand these rides, but definitely can't afford doing that. Or you could watch part 3, where we started France. Or you could rewatch this episode, which is part 4, where we finished France and started Morocco. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish Morocco. There's a lot of theming involved with this, and I just don't have any money at all whatsoever. I'm broke. I'm broke. This game has broken me down. I feel like I've been struggling with this challenge mode more than usual. I don't know why. Maybe because most of the rides are, like, gentle? I mean, this is the only one considered extreme, so this and the roller coaster might be my big money makers. Who the hell are the other 9 people? People lurking. A lot of people lurk in my chat, which is cool. Sometimes people just like to listen to my beautiful voice. They like the sound of my voice. Juice was here. Corey was here. Other Dog was here. Dogus was here. Pretzel was here. Joel was here for like 2 seconds. People drop in and pop out, which is fine. They got shit to do. I understand. Sometimes I lurk. A lot of the time I lurk, because I'm like doing something else. When I'm watching a stream, I'm usually like watching TV at the same time, because I multitask pretty well like that. My brain is scattered anyway. I'm scrambled eggs inside of my head. I got scrambled eggs in my head! Or I'll be playing a video game or something. I need like $1,000 right now. I need $1,000 in real money from someone in the... No, I'm just kidding. I need, jeez. I need $1,000 so I can rebrand Power Moves. And then I need some money to pay my staff. Because some of my staff has not been trained. Like, I need to train them and then pay them the right amount of money. Because we haven't done that in a while, because I've been focused on building. Something just broke down and now we're negative $9,000, so... Ripperini to my weenie. Mm-hmm. You know what? It should be rock, because it's going to be winter, right? So we don't need leaves on the ground. Should be rock. It might look weird, but we're gonna cover most of the ground in the Japan area with snow anyway, which is gonna take forever. This build, dude. Tune in at part 20 where I'm placing down snow. Like, this is gonna take forever. This challenge is turning out to be way more long and complicated than I thought it would be. But that's okay, as long as everybody's having fun. Pause. We have enough to do it. Oh, wait. What do you mean it's not necessary? Oh. I must have clicked on it already and we did it. Well, I have another one to do anyway. Rebrand this for 700. Is this even worth rebranding? There's nobody on it, so... It's old! $1,900! Nobody's on this thing! Why is it still here? Fast forward until we get that exact amount of money. Cancel that challenge because I don't think we're gonna get that anytime soon. The loans have been paid off. Even when all my loans have been paid off, we're still not really making much of a profit. I usually sit between like $1,000 and $3,000 at most. Like we've never really made good money in this whole experience. Not once. If you go back and watch some of my other challenge builds and some of my other live streams, we've gotten like, I think the adventure one at the end of it, the adventure pack challenge, we had like $75,000. I was making stupid money in that. I don't even know how. Probably from Swift Drifters. And plus we had like 2 coasters. I think that's what it was. We had a really good coaster. I made like a custom bar guest that ended up being like one of the best coasters I've made, so... I mean, this coaster is good. The coaster we have is good. It's just not, not like a 10 out of 10. It's like a 6 out of 10. It's good. It's just not amazing. And we need it to be. We need it to be amazing. We need all the rides to be amazing. I'm really hungry. But I think we're going to take out a loan so I can rebrand this. Which is going to put me in debt again. So figure that one out. Going in debt to pay off my other debt. Sort of. Rebrand that, which won't be worth it. Do we need to rebrand this? No. How about this? Yes. How about the teacups? Teacups is kind of old, right? Didn't they say teacups was old? Yes. Now, we just built this, but it's not really popular. I think it's starting to get established. What's the age of the genie? Not that it makes much of a difference. 'Cause even when it's brand new, nobody's on it. Alright. We just rebranded everything we could. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna put it over here. Which way do I want to face it? This way? Or this way? I think this. It has to go this way, right? Let's paint that. And then, Get one there. Put a couple palm trees down. There's so much we have to do. Yeah, I said I was going to surround this with buildings, which is what I'm still going to do. I still have that as the plan. If I could ever afford it. Okay. So I think next time we'll finish the theming over here. We'll add another ride in the corner of the section, like a flat ride, so nothing crazy. I don't know. Maybe I could fit a roller coaster in here. In between? It would have to be a really small one. Maybe. That's possible. That would be cool to try to do. That would be a really good way to make some money. And then I guess we'll try to start Japan. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. I appreciate everybody showing up, showing some love. We'll be back on Tuesday with more Planet Coaster. And tomorrow I'll be playing Paladins. So, that's gonna be it for me. I have to go tinkle.